All right, wanted to turn to this story now. Montana is on the verge of becoming the first state to ban TikTok completely. The state legislature has passed a bill to ban the app from operating in the state.
So the bill would prohibit state residents from downloading the app on all devices, government or personal, in Montana. So this is a big deal there. It now goes to the governor's desk, who hasn't said if he plans to sign this into law. But despite that, this move is likely to face legal challenges, but also serving as a testing ground for TikTok-free America that many national lawmakers have envisioned and really pushed for. TikTok is already vowing to challenge the measure over its constitutionality. How far does this go? Austin Knudsen is the Montana Attorney General. He joins us live. AG, good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on. Just to start with, a TikTok spokesperson claiming this bill's supporters, they have no feasible plan to enforce a ban. AG, you would know this best. How can you enforce a potential ban?
We absolutely can, Sean. So my office largely drafted this bill, and this is something that we considered. And I'm going to say at the outset, if you've got TikTok downloaded on your phone or on your device in Montana as a citizen, we're not coming after you. That's specifically in the law. This is to go after the company itself, TikTok, and anybody that allows it to be downloaded. So we'd be looking at Apple and Google specifically. And there's a $10,000 per day civil penalty. That's our enforcement mechanism right there. So this would go through the Department of Justice here in Montana and our Office of Consumer Protection. We'd be looking at enforcing civil penalties on both TikTok and or Google and Apple for allowing it to be downloaded in the state of Montana still.
And that's a really big step, because when you think nationally how many people use the app, right? We heard from the CEO it was about 150 million downloads already. Obviously, that would impact some of your state's residents, and some might not be so willing to get rid of the app. What's interesting, though, as you know, your governor has not committed to signing the bill. Through a spokesperson last week, though, the governor said he would carefully consider all bills the state legislature send his way. Do you expect a sign-off on this legislation, and what might be the hesitation behind it?
You know, it's not a conversation that Governor Gianforte and I have had. He and I do communicate pretty regularly, but we have not talked specifically about this bill. So I don't know where he's at on the TikTok ban bill. I'm hoping to have that discussion with him. I know he's got a lot of legislation that's hitting his desk. Our legislature is just about done for its session. I give it maybe another 3 weeks, and they're going to wrap up. So he's going to have a lot of legislation heading his way to look at. And this is one that look, Montana's got the opportunity here to be on the cutting edge and to be a leader here and pushing back against the Chinese Communist government, because that's what this is about. This is about China spying on Montanans. This is about an app that they perniciously use to collect intel and collect data to scan everything else that you have on your phone, because that's what they're doing with TikTok. So I'm hopeful that the governor will do the right thing here.
Something you've heard from federal lawmakers, from state lawmakers, local lawmakers, what you've echoed here in this interview. Montana essentially could be the roadmap of how this works. But again, it's going to come up to the governor. So all eyes on his desk, if you will. Austin Knudsen is the AG there. Montana joins us live. Again, he essentially is drafting this out. AG, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time.
You too. Thanks, guys.
You got it. I want to